Hello, Comets from around the globe. Welcome to the Immigration News Spotlight. I'm your host, Lark Gallion, a senior advisor with the International Students and Scholars Office. This is our very first Spotlight video segment, and we're very excited to bring you important immigration information in a new format that we hope will be helpful to you. If you have suggestions for future ISSO services, please feel free to complete a feedback survey linked in the description down below. Our first bit of news will be relevant for any F1 student enrolling for spring. The enrollment requirements for F1 students will be changing this spring 2023. As you may be aware, since 2020, F1 students have been under a temporary guidance from SEVP that allowed flexibility in enrollment to accommodate ongoing changes during the COVID-19 pandemic. Since next semester, UTD will have resumed generally all pre-pandemic operations. This includes the resumption of pre-pandemic enrollment requirements for F1 visa holders at UTD. The most notable change for current students is that going forward, each fall and spring semester, the majority of your classes must be face-to-face. Only one online or hybrid course will count towards your full-time enrollment requirements. So for undergraduate students, 9 of your 12 minimum credit hours must be face-to-face, while for graduate students, 6 of your 9 minimum credit hours must be face-to-face. Additionally, hybrid classes will no longer fulfill the requirement of in-person as they did under the temporary guidance. Instead, hybrid classes will once again be considered online classes. Be extra aware of this change if you're considering registering for a hybrid class in spring. CPT internships and dissertation research hours are still considered face-to-face credit hours. In other news, it looks like we have a great selection of on-campus events for international students this month. The University Career Center is hosting 3 events on career development: Networking Your Way to the Next Opportunity on November 10th, Seeking Government Employment and Navigating USA Jobs on November 15th, and the Just-in-Time Career Fair on November 16th. You can register for all of these events in Handshake. For International Education Week, the ISSO will be co-hosting the International Squared Info Session on November 15th with Education Abroad on how international students can study and work abroad in other countries as part of your academic program at UTD. ISSO will also host a few more sessions for in-person CPT and OPT workshops available in November. You can register for these events through the Comet Calendar. You can also find links and details to all of these events in our written publication of Immigration News, linked in the description down below. Before we wrap up today, we just want to remind you that the big US holiday seasons are coming up in November and December. While I'm sure you're just excited as we are to get a break and probably enjoy some delicious food, make sure that you take care of any important immigration steps before you do. Need a travel signature? You can request one in iComet. Need an update to your I-20 before the winter break? Make sure to submit your request before December 12th. Any requests that the ISSO receives after December 12th will be processed when we reopen after the winter break. The university and the ISSO will be completely closed on November 24th and 25th for Thanksgiving, and from December 23rd, 2022 through January 2nd, 2023 for winter break. UTD will reopen Tuesday, January 3rd. We hope that this spotlight lit up your day. You can read the latest immigration news on our webpage. If you have more questions about immigration, feel free to chat with us during our live chat hours on our website, use the Ask an Advisor form in iComet, or make an appointment on our advising webpage. We'll see you again next month.